nami Bог. Remember, no Russian.
Here is my review for Call of Duty 6 Modern Warfare 2. Now, I don't care what you say, it's still a Call of Duty game. It's the sixth one. Shut up about it, okay? Don't say, oh, they're trying to take away the Call of Duty name. Oh, it shouldn't be called Call of Duty anymore. You're acting like Call of Duty was like a bad series or something. It wasn't. Call of Duty 1, 2, 3 was pretty good, and 5 wasn't that bad either. Call of Duty 1 and 2 still have some of the best stories. And I'm going to say right here, I still think it has the best story. Even though I haven't played Call of Duty 4, I know you're probably going, oh, you didn't play the best one out there? Yeah, I didn't play the best one out there. Why? Because, I don't know, I was just too busy with Halo 3 to play that, to be honest. And it was back then when I could care less about Call of Duty. And then I played the second one, and then I was like, wow, this is great. But then, I got news that Call of Duty 5 was coming out, so I didn't buy it, and bought Call of Duty 5. Well, I didn't buy it. My friend gave it to me. And now I'm going to sell that to get Assassin's Creed. Anyway, point is, I didn't get it. So don't give me shit, okay? Oh, by the way, this gameplay is not for me only because my Dazzle, again, is not working. It's not really my Dazzle. It's just my Pinnacle Studio. Just keeps failing for some reason. And I have nowhere else to record gameplay. So, yeah, sorry. Anyway, on to the review finally. Right. Okay, now the story in this game is actually pretty decent, I have to say. It's actually, it's not pretty decent. It's actually really good. There's a lot of like plot points and like twists in this game to really like hold my interest. Even though there's some parts in the game I didn't like playing. There were some parts where I just got gang raped a couple times. Just like raped hard. You just get bombarded by people for no reason. There's one part where you have to actually go in a house and like collect data, and you and some other guy who just stands there have to defend this place, okay? And you're getting raped, and then you have to run to this evacuation point, and you're like, geez, man, and there's people shooting everywhere. I'm like, I just wanted to switch it to the easiest difficulty and get it over with. I had it on the second difficulty. I think the first one's called The Recruit, then whatever second one is. Anyway, yeah, the story is actually pretty good. I did like, even though I didn't play the first one, I still understood it pretty well. So yeah, and in the intro actually kind of shows what happened in the first one anyway, so I didn't really get confused at all. I thought it was pretty good. Definitely good twists and stuff, even though I kind of saw a couple of them coming. But anyway, let's go on to sound, because I like the story, and let's go on to sound. Okay, now the sound in the game is actually really, really good, actually. It's really badass. Now it's not perfect, because there's some voice acting that I could do without, but there's some voice acting that is so great, like Lance Henriksen as a Shepard, I think that's his name. Yeah, he does great in this game. I mean, you could tell, you could tell because he doesn't really get that many roles, and he was like offered Call of Duty, and he's like, "Isn't that serious with the guns and about 2 million copies in 2 days?" And they're like, "Yes, yes, sir." He's like, "Fuck yeah!" And that's what pretty much said. Yeah. By the way, I curse in this. I curse a couple times. Anyway, yeah. So it's glad to hear him again, see him again. Lance Henriksen, if you don't know, he was in Aliens and stuff, blah blah blah. At least, yeah, he was in Aliens, right? I always get confused anyway. Yeah, I think he was in Aliens and Alien. Anyway, yeah. Great sound voiceovers, and well, not all great. There's some that are great. Some of them I could do without, like I said. But like Keith David, I like Keith David, but he plays the same character over and over again, a sergeant. He even played a sergeant in freaking what's it called? Freaking Delta Farce with freaking Larry the Cable Guy. I mean, come on, man. What will you not play? I mean, what will you play next, man? Come on, just play something different for once. But I did like him in the game, even though I heard it all fucking before. Anyway, I like the voice acting, most of it, and the sound effects are great. The guns sound like guns, the explosions sound like explosions, all that shit. Anyway, let's go on to graphics, and then gameplay, and then entertainment, and that'll be done. Now, the graphics in this game are great. I mean, there's a couple little problems. I never faced a glitch. I did face like maybe some textures not smooth or something like that. Sometimes the water looked a little weird, but overall I had on my HD TV on. I was like, damn, that looks beautiful. That's all I'm gonna say really. I mean, everything looks great. I mean, explosions, the facial models, freaking, well, there's not that much blood, unlike Call of Duty 5. Call of Duty 5 had like freaking tons of blood. This one not as much, but this one has some great blood. I'll definitely, I mean some good blood. I mean, it's kind of maybe like Halo 3. You never see like freaking heads fall off or anything, but in Halo 3 you see blood fall off bodies and stuff. You know, it's kind of like that. I don't want to compare it to Halo 3, but I mean that's not really comparing the gameplay. I mean, I compared blood. Come on. Anyway, yeah, the graphics are great. Let's go on to gameplay and then entertainment. Now, obviously, this is where the game shines, and it does. The story mode is really fun. Definitely a little short. I beat it in the first day, even though I wanted to beat it in the first day, so I could go to multiplayer and be like, wow, I played the whole story mode, so now I'm ready, because I never played Call of Duty 4, so it's my first time. That's kind of why I didn't buy Call of Duty 4 or rent it, because when I got this game, I want to feel it like it's new. So, out of everybody I know, I'm the one who probably, you know, probably was the weakest of them all. Even though I do pretty good. I mean, my rank is not that great, but whatever. I don't care about ranks anyway. What is that? Show how many times you died? Well, that's not even fair. Come on, man. You spawn in front of people most of the time and get freaking killed, not even ready. Come on, that's not fair. Come on. Anyway. And also, my lose streak is bad only because I play free for all. So you have to be number one or you lose. You can't get in second or third. You have to be number one. So that's kind of bullshit too. But even though I could play something else, but I like free for all because I like shooting everybody. I don't like shooting a couple people on the other team. Anyway, the multiplayer is great. The story mode is great. Now this new mode called Spec Ops, I could do without. It's just a whole bunch of different missions. Do them, you get stars, you get achievements, blah blah blah. And most of the achievements are from that Spec Ops. There's no achievements for multiplayer. From what I heard, Infinity Ward doesn't like giving multiplayer achievements because a lot of people go, I don't like these achievements. Or Infinity Ward says, well, they should play the multiplayer to have fun, not to get the achievements. So that's true. I definitely like that. I don't like multiplayer achievements that much anyway, unless it's like getting to a certain rank. Anyway, gameplay's great. I mean, it's perfect, fabulous. Anyway, so yeah, it's Call of Duty. Come on, are you really surprised? Anyway, let me just go on to entertainment right now. Okay, anyway, the entertainment, this game is perfect, okay? Now, I have a couple problems with it, but that doesn't mean anything really to anybody, because they probably already have this game, or don't have it, but already know it's good anyway, so really there's no point of review, but I'm doing it anyway, because I can, so shut up. Anyway, yeah, the game's great. I mean, it might not sound, I wasn't excited like I did in my review with Borderlands. I don't like this as much as Borderlands, I'll be honest. Borderlands I was just playing for 3 hours, even though I have this game. I was like freaking playing Borderlands for a long time. And I was like, you know what, maybe I should go back to Call of Duty. Nah. I still like this a lot. Maybe close to Borderlands. Maybe even equal in some parts, because of course Borderlands doesn't have a online multiplayer where you can shoot each other and stuff. Anyway, yeah, I think this is a great game. Definitely go get it if you don't. If you did already, obviously you probably already did, so whatever. There's my review. Check the description for the whole like final scores and shit. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this review because I enjoyed making it. Not really. Anyway, bye.